And welcome back. The Fresh Air Fund has provided over 1.8 million children from underserved communities in New York City with transformative summer experiences in the great outdoors. Now, Camp Junior, named in memory of Lisandro Jr. Guzman Feliz, who's a 15-year-old victim of gang violence, offers Bronx youth the opportunity to engage in some enriching activities. And joining me now is Camp Junior's director, Kayla Paulino, and then also camper, Jacob Crespo. We're going to talk to Jacob in just a second. But Kayla, thanks for being with us. Jacob, good too.
Thank you so much for having us.
Yes. So for Camp Junior, obviously we're getting close to, the start. You're shaking your head, right? Look. Is that like nervous or like?
No, I'm excited. We're so close. I'm like, what day is today?
Today's Wednesday, right?
Yeah, today's Wednesday. We are in April, so we are just 2 months away from opening our doors.
And so for yourself, obviously 2 months away from opening the doors, there is this great excitement. But for campers that have the opportunity to have this experience, how would you describe the experience for your young people?
Yeah, well, first thing, I think we're just recently starting to get warm weather in the Bronx, right? And so everyone is so excited to go outside, and then they start to wonder, what am I going to do this summer? And so I really want to highlight the fact that we're still opening applications for campers to bring them into Camp Junior this summer, whether they're from the Bronx or from any borough, really. The Fresh Air Fund has applications open for participants. But for Camp Junior campers specifically, they're all from the Bronx. They're all very either nervous or very excited to start their summer experiences. And while they're at camp, they get to immerse themselves in nature. They get to learn new skills and activities, and they get to make friends.
Yeah. So I got Jacob sitting next to me, and how you doing? Thanks for joining us. Talk to me a little about your camp experience.
So, as a kid from the Bronx, you usually don't get to see a lot of nature. It's really just buildings and parks and stuff like that. But going to Camp Junior, you get to experience nature. Like as Kayla said, you get to immerse yourself in nature.
And how's that feel for you? I mean, you don't really partake in it a lot, but then now you have the opportunity to do it. So for you, what's camp like? Is it fun, exciting?
Camp is fun because it's really something to do. So you're just not in the house all summer being bored, just waiting for you to go back to school so you can see your friends from school.
Yeah, that's the sentiment for most people who want to attend camp, right? I want to have something to do and really take advantage of it. And, for young people, as you said, underserved communities, sometimes exposure isn't always there, right? So with Junior's legacy, having the opportunity to provide exposure, connect the dots for us.
So Camp Junior is the anchor program. It starts in the summer, and we have a year-round component, right? And so we meet our youth in the summer. They get to meet new friends from all over the Bronx. They get to take their experiences back home with them, back to school, and then they get to see their camp friends throughout the school year. And so being able to provide safe spaces for Bronx youth in the summer, as Jacob mentioned, you're either home on the iPad or you're just staring out the window waiting to figure out when school's coming back so you can see your friends. Here you have an opportunity to be safe, to have exposure outside of the Bronx, and to also kind of bring your community with you, right? It's a built-in Bronx outside of the Bronx. And so having a camp in Harriman State Park, which it is a public park, so it's really nice to be able to then say to their families, you can come to this park whenever you want, right? This is open access. So not only are you getting exposure to experiences through camping in the summer, you can take your family up there in the fall as well.
Right. Yeah. And so you guys live in cabins, right?
Yeah, we live in cabins.
What's that experience like, being in a cabin?
Well, sometimes the floor is it's kind of nice living in a cabin because you feel closer with nature.
So cabins are cool for you.
Yeah.
Are you comfortable?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, that's cool. Some other people have cabin fever, catch that on the ride home, right? But he's good.
He's fine.
He's enjoying it.
Well, Jacob's been going to camp for 3 years now. This is gonna be his 4th summer, and so he's basically the Prince of Camp Junior. He knows where everything is.
The Fresh Prince of Camp Junior, right?
Yes, exactly.
Favorite part?
My favorite part about camp is coming to see a bunch of kids and making new friends over the summer.
Right. Now, do you have a favorite part where like nature is concerned, like where you go?
I like being able to like see nature because like sometimes it's just beautiful.
We talked about your favorite activity.
There's a bunch of activities in camp, but personally my favorite is swimming.
Okay. All right. That's
He
cool.
swims in a lake, so
Ah.
yeah, that's a big deal.
Right. That's pretty huge. That's pretty huge.
Yeah.
Props there. All right. Tell me, listen, students and young people want to participate. What's the criteria? What can they do?
Yes. So for participants, to come to Camp Junior, you have to live in the Bronx and attend school in the Bronx. We take all youth ages 8 to 15. We're also still hiring staff. So if you are 18 plus and you are looking for a summer job, this is a perfect opportunity for you. We provide housing, food, transportation. And for our young people, it's a great opportunity to be in a safe space, like I mentioned, with trusted adults, with role models who may look like them or who may come from across the pond. We also hire international staff from the United Kingdom, from Mexico, from Poland and Scotland. So they're also getting this kind of cultural exchange throughout their summer experience. And so having applicants go to the Fresh Air the Fresh Air Fund website, which is freshair.org, and they go to our website, they sign up. It's a free program, and so why not?
Right.
Right?
Absolutely. I want to talk about Lissandro for a minute, Junior Guzman Feliz, who was 15 years old, lost his life tragically at the hands of gang violence, of course, and we, of course, in Bronx remember the story and continue to remember his legacy even today. But to see people like Jacob and the students and this, that, and third, his legacy comes alive.
Yes. His legacy is alive through kids like Jacob, right? Through having Bronx youth come year after year in numbers, right? We are hoping to serve over 300 Bronx youth this summer in a safe community, in a place where they can be themselves. They don't have to necessarily have the responsibilities of being an older sibling or the younger sibling that can't necessarily go anywhere. Parents get the ease of knowing where their kids are, that they're safe and that they're having a good time. And for Junior's legacy, really, I mean, his family and his mother, they are at the center of that. And having his mother visit us at Camp Junior every summer, she says that it's a second home for her. And she feels like she can see her son's legacy in the kids that are there because they're having such a good time. And so for me, it's an honor every year.
Right. It's right around the corner, huh? Can't wait. That's great. Well, we want to make sure that we get this information out so that way everybody can be a part. Kayla, thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you.
Jacob, congratulations.
You did
You gonna bring
it.
back a frog or something? Something. All right. Just bring it.
A friendship bracelet, right?
Yeah, there you go.
Some kid brought back a beetle.
He did.
I don't know if his mom was happy about that.
Yeah, I don't think I'll take the frog over the beetle. So if you get the frog, you bring it to me. If you got the beetle, you hold it to yourself. All right? Good deal. All right. Well, listen, if you want more information, please visit the website at freshair.org. Follow them on X and Facebook at Fresh Air Fun. Encouraging you, don't go anywhere. We got some great guests. Have we had great guests already? And we got some more coming up right after this.